They gonna see how they.
So,
Mustache ride time.
something wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
You think?
Hey, ladies. You're tuned in
I'm
with
just gonna record from here.
You're tuned in with the mechanic, Dell himself, Mr. Stove and Refrigerator. He's here to put in all the works in that kitchen. He's here to soothe y'all with the brain. Oh, don't block the look. Don't give the people what they want. There you go.
What?
You give the people
Block the face. Block the face. Block the face.
All right, Dell, go ahead.
Welcome to the year-end lunch table podcast. I hate both of you. Oh, we figured we started out with a bang, we're gonna end with a bang, folks.
Bang,
Go ahead
bang,
and cue
bang.
the intro.
It's my love.
One day I'm gonna cue the intro.
When my love goes bang, bang, bang,
bang,
you
bang.
better run for cover, you sweet little thing.
When my love banging through the night, it's gonna be you and me
Did he
again.
pass? Hold up. Did he pass this year or last year?
I want to say it was
I
last
think it
year.
was last year.
I feel like it was last year.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Pops.
Bang, bang, bang.
That was my man's in him. And you can't go in the bathroom after him.
Hell nah. October 29th, 1999. Or 2019. Shit. I can't read today.
It's been that long?
2019.
You said 2019?
Jesus, H.
2019.
Damn, we really love that man. It seemed like yesterday he just left
Right.
us.
Yo,
Damn.
you heard me ask, was it he this year? We had enough people this year.
Always. Well, folks, let's get to the show. Enough chit chatter. We want to start off by saying, holiday season. We decided to take take a week off, just to deal with holiday family stuff. Normal Christmas shenanigans. We left you, but we decided to come back for you because we is not gonna end the year not putting you on, not letting you hear our beautiful.
I didn't
magnificent
decide to come
voices.
back. They dragged me back. They each had an ankle and dragged me. I didn't want to.
This man is a liar. He been sending us smoke signals and carrier pigeons because he's broke and cheap to tell us to get back up in.
I just been texting niggas like, fuck me.
Texan is not chiseling words on a stone and then throwing it at us, nigga. That is
Dell's the
assault.
old one. Dell's
That
the
is
old one.
assault.
He's older than me, so.
You want to know how old Dell is? Count the
Ivory-
hairs
Ivory.
in his mustache.
Dougie Bear.
Again, I hate both of you equally.
This is a thing going forward, folks.
See,
But-
this is. I see this is about to be a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
This, you know how we do. This is nothing new, sir.
This is your life.
Yeah. But nonetheless, since the year is coming to an end, we're gonna have officially a New Year's episode. We're gonna touch on things that happened over the years. Maybe give you a top 10 list. I know my bro been thinking about something he's chefing on. I'm gonna hit you with one thing that I feel stands out for me the most that's happened this year. Dell will touch on this little. I guess he could give us a little perspective of his year. Because I think out of the three of us, that nigga year has been rather interesting. That nigga has told some stories.
He has spent his year between the stove and the refrigerator.
Bruh.
Hey,
Between a crack
And then
rock
what?
and a hard dick, this nigga had a hard life this year. This nigga had a hard life this year. Nigga, I'm gunning this episode. Last episode of the year, I'm gunning. Nigga.
so the Dalen, does that count as Pandora's box being open?
Absolutely.
All right.
All the shit's coming out. It's out. It's free. It's free. Kratos himself couldn't put it back.
Folks, disclaimers, there's going to be spoilers on some things, and you may need parental guidance for some other things.
I am an
But apparently,
adult.
but apparently this is what we do. I see. This is how they know I'm here. Los kicked the door in on some bullshit. Dalen, he's just gonna always be right there. So what am I supposed to do?
Cut the rest of that mustache, nigga. Just go rape his face.
Did you say dog?
Okay, so I just want to put this out there. I'm sorry, y'all, for what's about to happen. It's been a year.
No, you're not.
And
No, you're not.
And
You're here for
it. Whatever you hear on this podcast today is love between three friends, and y'all just get to witness how we do business.
Told you. Did you really try to save me? Told you.
I'm sorry, you couldn't see me loading a revolver down here. My bad.
Funny.
My bad.
Oh Lord.
My bad.
Oh Lord, have mercy. This is no
Just when you
fun.
thought it was safe, I'm killing bitches.
Oh shit, my man.
Los,
My man.
Los. He sent me a meme of told you kill an old girl,
Uh,
but they had it. It's Gato was me. On the other side, old girl, the Star Plasma chick, that was my girlfriend, and then Toji over here, and that shit said my best friend, and Toji took her head clean the fuck off. Wow. It's like, nigga, I'm trying to save you.
I've been trying to kill the bitch for a long time, and this nigga here just been no,
right.
no.
And I know you see me joking, but I'm trying to give you good advice. I think if you cut the rest of that shit off, you could have like a Keith Lee look going.
He's still. Killed
So I'm
him.
gonna reel the children. I'm gonna call the children back in. I'm gonna call the children back in. Street lights on. So Dell. How was your Christmas? Don't do that. Don't do that.
I want to stay outside and do
No,
tough
you
things with my thug
shut
friends.
up. Street light is on. Jazz on his porch. Jazz on his porch.
Hell yeah, I smoke cigarettes.
Dell, how was your Christmas?
Christmas was good. Everybody got taken care of. And I'm broke. But Christmas was good.
That's what's up. Los, yours?
How was your Christmas, sir?
Why the nigga sound like he was still trying to gather himself when he was answering? That nigga, my Christmas, good.
Cause you ain't got no God-given common sense, motherfucker. Oh shit!
Wow.
It hurts. Oh yeah.
I hope it does. I
So
really hope it does.
So, my Christmas shit on rocks. Okay, that's not a
That
drink.
sounds painful.
That
But
is
anyway, carry on.
So my Christmas was rather funny, expensive, definitely expensive, but funny because we was looking forward to this year because last year my son was too small to really enjoy or appreciate Christmas, you know. So we like cool. This year this boy done sprouted. He done got all his energy. All he do is run. He don't chill. He's strong. So we like, okay. He already like to destroy things. He'll be into Christmas. Let's wrap his stuff up. Give him his gifts. When I tell you this boy gave not one fuck about any gift that we got him.
Could have told
Not
you
the
that.
gift, not the papers, not the box.
Nope.
Literally nothing. All
Nope.
the wrapping, all the buying, everything. All he wanted to do was roll around on the floor, grab people's hands and make them clap. Like he likes doing that now. So between that, I got 2 sets of like the pajama Christmas thing because I did one with my mom, then I did one with Mrs. Mom. I put up a shower rod. You know, it's a quick segue, and this is something that I think we should. I know.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna get
Dalen,
there. I'm gonna get there.
Dalen. Let's see where this goes.
I'm gonna get there. Yeah. Just take
You
a
gotta
walk
see where
with
this
me.
goes.
Take a walk with me. I'm gonna get there.
You got one suspect left, nigga.
No. It's nothing crazy.
You
It's
got
nothing crazy.
one suspect left.
Don't worry.
You got
Don't
one.
worry. You could trust me this time. Real quick segue. I do think that it would probably be a good episode if we haven't spoken about this before, like really getting into the effects of having a male in a boy's life when he's growing up. Because there's just certain things that I still feel that a man should know how to do. And certain small work around the house is that one of those things. Being able to put things together. That's one of those things. So that's how I ended up putting up a shower rod because nobody else could do it. And I know how to do that shit. And she needed it done. So, of course, I took care of it. And I got a fucking back massager, bro. Oh, my God. That thing has been heaven. Like, you just put it in the seat and you turn it on and it just massages your back up and down like fire.
Nice.
And I got a promotion.
Nice.
Nigga. So, thank you. My Christmas,
More money.
Yeah, my Christmas was pretty good this year. I can't even hold you. Bro, you?
My Christmas was good. I didn't ask for a lot. I got the things I wanted. First of which was this cool Xbox Elite 2 controller. This is the one that doesn't require batteries. It's like wirelessly charged, so the case. Yo, I'm about to
You sit it in the case.
Shameless plug. So in the case, right, which you probably can't see, that's the charger right there. I just plug it in and it's charging. So dope. Wanted some more cologne, so I got some smell goods. I got a couple of gift cards I wanted. Yeah, I had a good Christmas.
The colognes. Did you tell people which ones to get, or did you just let them choose for you?
I specifically asked for 2. So earlier this year, we was in Bath and Body Works, and I had smelled these 2 scents in Bath and Body Works that I was just in love with. One was
Nigga, you
Jingle.
sure that's not perfumes?
No, it's cologne. You know, Bath and Body Works does have an actual men's fragrance section.
Oh, I guess I'm a caveman because I had no idea.
Men's colognes, body sprays, lotions, soaps, but they had these 2 joints I wanted. One was Gingham, smells really great, and the other one was
Say that
leather and
again?
branded. Gingham, Gingham.
I heard Django for some reason. I'm about to say, nigga, you want to smell like slavery? I hate that.
And then the other one was leather and brandy, which has more of a rugged smell to it, but still very nice. So I got both of those, and they pair well with some other stuff I got. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who ain't doing this, step your cologne game up. You should always wear 2 fragrances that complement each other. Should always have on 2. So I put on a body oil and then a cologne that pairs well with that body oil. So you're constantly, you don't know what you're getting, but it's always
Word, nigga.
pleasant.
Word.
Yes.
I
So
put
you-
on soap and deodorant.
Well, there's that too. You should definitely put that on.
Those 2 complement very well.
You should
well, if that's
definitely
the
put
case-
those on.
If that's the case, then nigga, I got 4 fragrances I'm giving out here because my Aveeno soap got a fragrance, my Degree deodorant got a fragrance, my Aveeno lotion got a fragrance, and then it's my cologne. So nigga, you basking in the ambiance when you come around me, man. He talking about 2 fragrances, man. I got about 4, bruh.
And I got a sneak surprise with so y'all know the Dr. Squatch body soap.
I've never heard of anybody actually using that.
It's really, really good. Smells
I know
great.
plenty of people using it.
Skin feels great afterward. But I got the Dr. Squatch Wood Barrel Bourbon body lotion. Yo. Oh man. Feels so good.
Wood
Smells so.
Barrel Bourbon.
Listen, one thing about me, I smell good. That's just, I smell good. I'm gonna smell good. There's something about me. But man, listen, just the fragrances. What you
I
got
got
besides
Gold
that
Bond.
molestache?
I got the Gold Bond Diabetes Men's Care Lotion. Lasts all day.
Like your blood sugar.
Come on, Los.
Oh,
I see you holding it in.
Do you have diabetes? I got angry and I hit my wife. And then I found out my wife's been dead for 10 years. Who did I hit?
A cokehead.
Janet Jackson with that mustache.
It's okay, Dougie Bear. We're here for you.
Dougie Bear, nothing. That nigga looked like Mr. Marcus in the beginning of his career.
Goddamn.
First got started. This nigga look like Sir Marcus.
Like a black Ron Jeremy.
That's the nigga name. I couldn't remember his name for nothing. I hate you. You beat me to it.
Oh my god. Something's entirely wrong with y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So since we
It
discussed
hurts.
Christmas and the year, so honestly speaking, for anime, manga heads, even movie heads, this has been a pretty solid year with some pretty solid animation, pretty solid fights, pretty solid episodes. That being said, it's gonna be a couple of top tens I'm going through. Y'all feel free to chime in and share what you want. We're gonna circle back, but I'm gonna start my top 10 favorite fights from 2023. Coming in at number 10 for me, Sanji versus Queen. Sanji versus Queen was just an epic fight, epic growth for my boy Sanji, because Sanji was going through it in that moment, just coming off of dealing with his family, just coming off of like kind of really understanding what type of time his family was on, really coming to terms with not wanting to be like his family, and then just pushing through and kicking niggas off of floating islands. Respect to the boy Sanji. Coming in at number 9 for me, and that's because this is one of my personal favorite characters, Zoro versus King, because my man came back from getting smacked by the boss. He jumped. Okay, one. He jumped in the boss fight, put hands on the boss, got bodied by the boss. They gave this man a green mushroom.
Hey, that man a hot shot.
Hot shot.
They get that was that not a Pulp Fiction hot shot?
That was a Pulp Fiction hot shot.
High now?
They gave that when I said a green, they gave that man a Mario Brothers green mushroom. He got a 1-up and came back and unlocked Demon Time in its purest form. Shout out to the boy Zoro.
Now, real quick, Zoro, there's a little rumor going around or a joke going around that I keep seeing, and y'all can answer this better than I can. Is it a thing where Zoro keep fighting niggas?
Okay.
Is that real?
Okay. It is and isn't. I'm explaining why. I'm thinking off the top of my head, there might have been like 3 actual black people Zoro fought. King was the most recent one, but he didn't even know King was black until he actually cracked King's mask. Mm-hmm. But when you go through the show, Zoro has smoke for anybody. Black, white, man, woman, child. You want to fight, Zoro's going to fight. Zoro don't discriminate when it comes to putting out ass whoopings.
Okay. I was just curious.
Number 8 fight for me. Baki versus Yujiro. That was just... It's just a father-son argument.
I know this is your list, but I need you to know I'm going to be listening very closely from here on out because I want to know what other 7 fights was better than that one.
This is just my personal favorites.
Oh, and I'm not arguing your favorites. I'm just saying in general, as a listener right now, I'm paying it to a lot of attention from here on in.
As a listener, and yes, I seen that fight. But literally, Sukuna is going to be above that for me.
Oh, and please, we'll get there. Just bear with me. Number 7 and 6.
Okay.
And I did this for a reason. Luffy versus Kaido Part 3 and Joy Boy versus Kaido. Joy Boy Luffy versus Kaido, respectively. The reason why I said Luffy versus Kaido Part 3 is because there was the first Luffy versus Kaido where Luffy went ham on Kaido and Kaido tanked all of it and smacked the boy into a mountain and threw him in jail. That's Luffy versus Kaido 1. Luffy versus Kaido 2 was the beginning fight when Luffy gets knocked out and then Zoro has to kind of protect him. So then Luffy versus Zoro 3 would be the one before he dies. So that's why I said Luffy versus Zoro 3. Followed by...
Is any of
Go ahead.
those the white Luffy?
No, the one I mentioned, Joy Boy Luffy or Gear 5 Luffy, that's my fifth fight.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4. Sukuna versus Jogo. Number 3. Sukuna versus Meguro. Because
that a
my
2?
man... Sorry, 3. My man got knocked into a building, came out with a cup of soda and a bucket of popcorn, and was just like, this is nasty. And then went right back to fighting like nothing happened. Sukuna's a problem. The reason why I said Sukuna versus Jogo is number 5, the fight itself was epic. However, there was this one part. Everybody in a 100-mile radius, nobody moves until I say okay. And if you try to move, I'll kill you myself. Not yet. Mada. Mada. Go. Go on.
Yo, did you see how they basically teleported out of here?
They were all the yellow flash in that moment. Gone.
Los. And people at home, if y'all have not seen someone get scared back into 2016 for a mannequin challenge, watch that goddamn episode.
Because when I tell you, they did not move at all. They were frozen. Ain't a bead of sweat drop. None of that.
Now, my man did. Oh, go ahead.
No. So that was 5 and 4. No, sorry, that was
3.
Yeah, that was 5 and 4.
That
3.
was 3.
No, sorry, that was 4 and 3. That was 4 and 3. 2 is gonna be Itadori versus Chozo. That was a cold fight. Cold ass fight.
What was that damn movie? Them two dudes was fighting in the kitchen, same exact way.
Oh, the Raid 2?
You know that's where they pulled that from, right?
That's what I was about to
no,
say.
no. You gotta go. I gotta find the video. I'm gonna send it to you. There's like so many callbacks in Jujutsu Kaisen. We'll discuss that at a later date. And then number 1 for me. Number 1. Aoi Todo, Yuji Itadori versus Mahito.
You mean All Might?
All Might and
Todo.
Deku.
Basically.
Because
I'm sorry.
At the end of that fight, listen, I ain't never, ever seen a character be such a menace, cause so much chaos, talk so much shit, and then when he loses, this is what the nigga does. Nigga turned into an infant.
Dog, you gotta remember, he got hit with one for all. Then my locket fell open, put you under a whole ass genjutsu.
Right.
With this idol, and then I got a stand. I have an idol. This chick is my stand. We are beating the shit out of you
In our
in this
imagination.
genjutsu.
Now,
If
I'm
it was
gonna give
anybody
some-
else, they're not getting that all.
I'm gonna give some honorable mentions. He didn't make the. He was close. He was a close one for this. The only reason he didn't win is because I was waiting for a lot of these fights, and seeing a lot of these fights animated to me was like just top tier shit. But we're gonna give honorable mention to Richter, Get These Hands Belmont, because that man right there was throwing hands with vampires, throwing hands with vampires, and I mean throwing them.
I was gonna say something witty and cutting, but fuck it.
Right, but fuck it, Blades. Richter, Come Get These Hands Belmont gets honorable mention. Um, that was really it for me. Y'all got any top tens? Please.
Before we do that, I told you I was gonna be paying really close attention to your list after you said Baki and Yujiro. It sounds like you got a lot of JJK shit in One Piece on your list, right? Now I would say the dynamics of the fight scenes in those two shows is vastly different. Right? So in making, or not even making your list, because the lists really don't matter, right? What do you look for in your fight scenes or in your fight choreography in your animes that makes it top tier for you?
One for me, because I'm a manga reader, and there were some Bleach ones that didn't make it, but there's reasons for that. I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, because Kenpachi and oh girl, I don't know how that's not up there.
I'll explain that in a minute. So with regard to this list, right? Again, a lot of these were things I had recently read. Like these were recent reads for me. And shout out to Mappa, because Mappa has been going off this entire year. Mappa has been, and I pray those artists and everybody get some rest, because they've been putting in the most peak of work.
Those artists have been going in. Yeah, they work for Mappa, but those artists are the ones that's been doing all this. Like I've been looking at people's top 10, or not top 10, top 5 and all of that, and usually the top 3 I've seen, Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, Jujutsu Kaisen, all done by Mappa.
Yeah, because Mappa's about that work. But to answer your question, bro, for me, a lot of it was, like I said, they were recent reads, so the anticipation for these episodes was fresher than it was for Bleach. I was excited for Bleach, absolutely. But I think just because of the amount of time I had to wait to see it get animated, a lot of it was kind of like, yeah, it was dope. Fire as fuck. But it wasn't, the anticipation wasn't as strong for me as it was with One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen, because those were recent reads for me. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime is not actually, it's literally one arc behind the manga. Okay. Literally. So when it comes back, it's going to be in the same arc that the manga is currently in. Same thing for One Piece. The anime is really not that far. Literally one arc behind the manga now. Like when it comes back, when it starts up at the beginning of the year, they're going to be in the same arc as the manga. The amount of work and thought that went into them, and again, I'm not taking that away from Bleach or anything else. Just for me, seeing those fights, especially after having literally just read those fights, it was just like those shits went off for me. Especially because, and we've had this conversation before, in the manga, there's only so much they can show you. There's only so much they can illustrate. For example, and you know what? This was another honorable mention. Toji Fushiguro versus Megumi Fushiguro. That fight, when my mans sent all the wabbits.
Son, I'm home with the milk.
He threw a stick up in the air, stomped on the ground, brought up little pieces of rock, and was just like tapping rocks to kill rabbits.
So we're gonna skip past the part of holding a rabbit and beating other rabbits with that rabbit.
He was
He used a
nunchucking with
rabbit
rabbits.
like nunchucks.
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
exactly what we watched.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Los, you laughing? I need you
Wait,
to.
Del.
I
Wait,
approve
Del.
that shit. I'm not
Of
laughing.
all the father-son ass whoopings, we've seen, this had the potential to be by far the worst. Because theoretically speaking, the son should have been stronger than the father. Should have been. Father was like, I don't give a fuck about your cursed energy. I don't give a fuck about your techniques. The nigga was operating off of pure physical strength and instinct.
Okay.
Dad, I can explain. Here comes the truck. Got thrown at me.
Okay.
He threw a truck at this man. He threw a truck at his own son. Not a
Dog.
pickup truck, not a SUV. I'm talking
How do you-
about a truck with a box on the back of it for carrying groceries and food and stuff like that.
The Final Destination
A
trucks?
straight up
Something like that.
box truck.
A box truck,
Yeah.
like the thing that Quentin fell out of.
Dog.
Yeah.
He handed this nigga
One of the best
Three
times
different-
of my life.
3 different combos from 3
God
different
bless you,
chicken
that
places.
Right.
And made him bounce off. Actually, didn't he bounce off that truck first and then get hit and thrown into something else and then get the truck thrown at him? Yeah. 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 They was having a little father-son discussion.
Yeah, that sounds like what happened in your house. So, so you saying that the anticipation that you had waiting for these animes to illustrate what happened in the manga, when it finally happened, it didn't live up to your expectations, so it kind of killed it some?
No. So, I'm sorry. Let me explain it differently. So, for all the animes that I've mentioned, I've read the manga. The difference between the ones I didn't put on my list and the ones I did, for example, Bleach, Baki, those were out and done years ago. Bleach was done like
10 years ago.
10
10,
years
11
ago.
years ago.
So I was excited to see Bleach, absolutely. But reading One Piece, reading Jujutsu Kaisen, reading My Hero, all the ones that are currently going, those scenes were really fresh in my head still. Those scenes were really still like right there at the forefront of my mind. So seeing them animated my list is more of a nostalgia thing because seeing them animated, it was still very fresh to me, the feelings I had reading those panels.
Right, no, I follow. So you're basically judging it more so on something that legitimately came out this year, not just something that was illustrated this year.
Right.
Okay, I got you. Because,
And don't get me wrong, Bleach is at least there's like a good, if I had to do a top 20, Bleach for me, again, just because of the time, Bleach for me is at least 20 to 11.
Yeah, because Kenpachi versus the old girl. I still can't remember her name, but yeah, don't know how that's not up there. And so no, bro, I do not have a top 10. I will say this. This year, one thing has stood out to me the most, and I am over. Is it just one thing? Okay, so the most important thing that I could say, or entertainment wise, that stuck out to me this year is honestly the resurgence of my favorite, Little fucking Wayne. Oh my God. The bangers, the tracks, the bars, the lines. This nigga has been saying it. I feel like it's back
Los.
in that moment when he was on everybody's feature. Around
Los.
that era.
Elos, I've never seen a rapper shit on themselves. You put out so much good shit this year, and then you decided to get your ass on stage with the Fugees and freestyle to Ready or Not and shit on everything this year.
Right.
some of my favorite lines that this nigga
Get
has
that man a
said.
goddamn Klondike bar.
Sir, this nigga said I pop 2X. That's Dose Key. Fucking what? What? That nigga said I've been about my bag because all I wanted was to be a G. Nigga, what? What? Like the fact.
Wait. I had to go back, right? I had to go back and listen to something Wayne put out when he wasn't putting out albums. Remember Grateful?
Mm-hmm.
My man said, and it was such a cold line. You won't see baby stand next to me. Wait, no. You won't see baby write checks to me. You won't see baby right next to me. They can't put no more Wheezy Baby out. That's that Cash Money vasectomy.
Mm-hmm.
The man is a menace to society.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is what I feel like actual rap has been missing. Because I feel like if you wanted to actually go for legit rap, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, there was only 2 or 3 artists that we would go to. Because all of the current artists are either drill artists or they make, I just think, stupid music in general. You know, so it feels so good that the fact Wayne is back dropping shit like this. Like I don't know if I told y'all about it, but that Holly Grove album. Why do it look like both y'all niggas is frozen? There we go. Okay, it was weird. He's still in his frozen pose. What album cover are you posing for? Did you see this nigga just staring off?
No.
I was pulling up a list of albums, and you said I froze, so I just killed the damn browser because I'm trying not to die on this show.
I was texting my mama.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't talking to 2 NPCs. I was like, what
The only
fuck is
reason,
going on right here?
but the only reason I'm looking it up, and I think it was either you or my cousin that was telling me, but in the midst of all the albums goddamn cough drop. In the midst of all the albums that came out this year, because right now Jeezy's at the top of my list for this year. However,
The Snowman Jeezy?
yes.
Okay.
However, I could have swore there was an album with Wayne and 2 Chainz that came out.
It is. It's out right now.
Okay,
Scroll
that's what I
Holly
was.
Grove 2.
Oh shit! See, yeah,
Nigga.
I was supposed to listen to it. I ain't listened to it yet.
Yes, Oprah and Gail is insane. Benny the Butcher's on it. I know how you like with Benny the Butcher. I'll say this much. Thanks to Big Dog. Again, another track with Wayne just went insane on. I'm now up on Benny the Butcher. After hearing him on that, I went looking for Benny the Butcher.
You never.
Nope. Sorry.
I think he's upset about this.
Yeah, he seems to be. But hey,
You gonna cry?
I'm an actual New
Gonna
Yorker.
cry a little bit? Gonna squirt some tears?
We don't in New York, we don't consider anybody that's not from the 5 boroughs or Long Island an actual New Yorker. Like if you upstate New York, sir, you just upstate New York. You might as well say you're from Buffalo.
You're from fucking Canada.
What's Locke's excuse?
No Yonkers rock. That's a part of it. But it's still
It might as well be. It's damn near White Plains.
yeah, which is weird because White Plains don't get the same respect.
Exactly.
Like they don't get that same pass. But
Because it's white.
that Caucasian Plains is what we should have called it. That colonizer colony is what they call it. That we should have called it. That snow factory. But yeah, man. For me, fucking Wayne has made this year actually worth something when it comes to music. Also, I say I love this new wave of WWE energy. I feel like for so long we have been getting some shit product from that place. And like a bunch of Stockholm Syndrome victims, we just kept going back. Kept getting fucked by this company.
We have no choice. Like we all.
I mean, now we legit
works.
have a choice. There's AEW. We all know of the other, and there go his big ass Walter. At this point, you might as well put
You
a
gotta
logo
swallow.
my man. This nigga Bobby Boucher is his milkman. He don't get milk. He get water. From my mama. Head ass nigga.
I love mama.
Yeah.
Is that
But,
is that high quality H2O?
No. She showed me her boobies.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
Gatorade.
Oh, he was frozen with the creepy smile with the dirty stash.
Oh, he
What?
was frozen a few times this episode. I don't know if you peeped, but I was
did.
watching.
I did.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen it.
I
I've
was
been
watching
seeing it.
like a few times this episode. He froze.
Oh, let me just kill this browser altogether.
Yeah, but yeah, fucking WWE. I'm glad they coming back. I'm glad this year they were able to actually, I guess, revive themselves because they were doing ass. And you know the company's doing bad when niggas is actually thinking about investing in their stocks if we can afford that shit. And we could afford it at one point because it was so bad. But yeah. Oh, since I am just an anime head, finally getting to see Thousand Year Blood War. Even though it went on hiatus until I don't know when.
Spring.
Oh, great, because we ain't wait 10 years for it to become a thing in the first place.
Hey, they're giving those animators are getting the break, sir.
This is why I watch One Piece. One Piece never lets me down. One Piece is always there for me. One Piece is old faithful.
And me chasing the bad bitch. I've been watching in the neighborhood for the past 10 years. Just waiting.
You mean 20? You mean 25?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You wanna know what's sad about that? I actually can remember reading One Piece 25 years ago. This shit is older than some people that's looking at it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I heard, and it was the coldest voice. The first time I heard Mugiwara. That first time I heard that, I was like, "Bruh, One Piece is epic."
One Piece is too many fucking episodes, man.
We're not gonna. You shut your whore mouth.
No, I will not shut my whore mouth.
Shut your
my
whore mouth.
get me paid well. I told you I got a promotion. Thank you. All right. Now,
Whoa.
I went there.
Whoa.
What's the point? And I did it in front of the world. What's the point? Dalen got caught by the ring. Samora's killing Dalen. Samora, you get off of my brother. You free him. You give him his freedom.
Had to leave on that one. I don't know what he doing.
Hey, man, listen here. I started this show this way. I'm going to end the year this way. And then I'm going to start the year this way. Nigga, y'all know what you get with me. It is what it is.
Over the course of the last year, is there anything that y'all would have done different?
Nigga, great question. We'll answer that. But you got to tell your part of your year. What stands out for you? What's your top 10? Your life for this year. Don't try to act like we gonna skip past that, nigga. Did I skip past that mustache? Right. I ain't gonna skip past this, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? Don't try to freeze yourself to save yourself, nigga. Uncryo freeze yourself. Mr. Freeze, don't hold him. Get out of here. What the hell you mean? See, Samora done got Dell. Samora done got Dell too. You give him back. You release him.
He's still frozen to the same spot. Oh, there he goes. He's moving.
Oh my Lord.
As soon as you came back, you were frozen like this. Had the Ron Burgundy pose.
Oh God. Well, I already said pretty much Jeezy was up there for me as far as with that album. Wayne, pretty much anything he touch, he can't do no wrong right now. I will also say Usher needs to be stopped at all costs. That man had a hell of a year.
Why are we gonna stop him? I think Usher did this year.
He's destroying homes.
Yo.
Wait.
Hey,
you don't remember the thing with Keke Palmer, her boyfriend, when she was at the Usher concert?
That turned into
then
something? No, I didn't know that.
I think they.
hold up. Social media got a hold of that, rode the hell out of it. So Usher had a new single he needed to put out. Well, let's put out the single. It's called Boyfriend,
Malevolent Kitchen.
and it's going to star Keke Palmer. And literally the words, how that song goes, I heard your boyfriend was looking for me. Oh, that nigga stared into the skid. The bitches loved it. They ate it up. Keke Palmer all over the video. She was looking good in that video too.
It sounds
Dog.
to me that the internet caused that breakup, not Usher.
So
I mean, there's
On
more
his
to
show.
it.
So
There's more to it. But anyway.
But the boyfriend let the internet get in his head. That's where he messed up.
Yo,
Yeah, it sounds like the internet caused that.
Usher been shutting it down all year.
I love it. Keep it up, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love Usher. But go ahead, Dale. You were saying Usher needs to be
Nah,
stopped
I mean,
at
but-
all costs. That's it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, nah, as far as music choices, yeah, right now that's kind of all I got.
Anything anime, manga wise that stood out to you, comic wise, whatever.
Well, we're both on the same level when it comes to Bleach. I'm actually more excited for the changes to come. The changes they made and the changes to come. Like Zero Division, I'm so happy that we actually get to see them fight. They ain't just bitch out.
Yeah, that bitch is terrifying.
Dog, we did not get that. We got they got off screened on us.
Yeah.
So the most fuck we got was the fight between Ichiban and Yuaba. That's the fight. And then all of a sudden
Yuhababak.
Yuaba. And then we go back. Then we cut back and these niggas is in a pile of bodies.
Mama.
Stupid ass.
I did not see Jujutsu Kaisen. It ended up being what it is or what it's gotten to.
Okay.
Dalen, what's your thoughts? I see you over there looking back and forth.
Yo, Waimo. Nah, Jujutsu Kaisen is just they cooking. They cooking.
Like I have not. The last time anything like this was like what Demon Slayer. But it was the only thing of its type out at the time, and then this year we just, like I said, we got Attack on Titan. Its last little bit. We got Jujutsu Kaisen. I peeped a little bit of Vinland Saga. It's not quite my style. It's one of those things. It feels like not a medieval, but it feels like
it's Viking.
What's
It's
my man?
very Viking.
What's my man Guts?
That's the whole point.
It's kind of because it's set during that Viking invasion in
I mean, they're
Yeah.
Vikings, so of course.
And to be honest, Vinland Saga is more about the story than the action. Because
I
being
like it.
if we're being
it's
real,
good.
it's good story, but the
It's good.
action kind of the action actually drops off after season 1. Not to say there's still not action, but it really more focuses. It's kind of like if you've ever watched Vikings, how that first season of Vikings was just raw. But then it kind of focuses more on the story itself. That's what Vinland Saga does. So Vinland Saga is for those of you who haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's this joint called Eminence of Shadow.
Eminence
Eminence
in the
excuse me.
shadow.
Thank you. Eminence in the Shadow. Yeah.
Is
I
that Evanescence and Shadows?
said eminence. It's supposed to be eminence. My fault. But this nigga's his super move. All he says is,
It's stupid.
am atomic. That's it. That's
Then
that.
what happens?
Everything dies.
Murder, death, kill?
Murder, death, kill.
Homicide.
187 was the case that they gave him?
Nigga.
Like, so it's kind of a isekai. The dude wants to be he wants to be stronger, but he's like the only thing stronger than human is atomic, and he ends up in this other world, and he's getting strong. Like I got to go back and watch season 2 and 3 because I believe they're both out. I just have to find somewhere to watch them because I don't think they're on Crunchyroll. But yeah, definitely worth a watch.
What is it called again?
Eminence in Shadow.
I think it is on Crunchyroll. I also think it's on Hulu. I'll check here in a minute.
Hulu got some pretty good shit on it too. Like I know if you talk about Netflix anime, but Hulu be holding.
That's because Hulu actually gets a lot of the stuff that either Crunchyroll has or doesn't have. Hulu has a lot more access to stuff, and they're not necessarily claiming it as their own and butchering it.